God bless you. This is Evangelist Lincoln Stevens III. I'm so happy to be back with you on this Thursday, New Year's Eve. Just wanted to come to you for a few minutes of your time to give you some encouragement going into 2021 because we know it is getting ready to come in 2021. It is getting ready to come in 2021. Real briefly, I want to give honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I want to give honor to my wife, family, and my friends, and everybody that has been supporting me for this year and the years before. I love you guys. I want you guys to be safe. It's been a rough year this year. We have experienced some things we never experienced before. Nevertheless, we are here. We are at the finish line, and God is still allow us to live. Let's give him praise for that, because we don't have to wait till the ball drop to give him praise. We're going to give him praise right now. The fact that coronavirus is roaming the earth and we're still able to get up every morning and go do the things we need to do safely in the hands of God. If you do not believe that it is a God, you have, after this pandemic or during this pandemic, maybe you want to check your belief. God is real, and he's a sustainer of those who depend on him. So real quick, I want to go to 1 Corinthians chapter 1, and I want to read about 4 verses before I get into the teaching. Like I said before, I don't want to be before you long, but I just want to encourage you because tonight is a transitional night to a new life for a lot of us. This is not a New Year's resolution. This is just pure truth. Get ready because it's coming right now in 2021. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 25 through 29. And it reads, because of the foolishness of God is wiser than the weakness of God is stronger than men. Because of the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men. For you see your calling, brethren, that not many wise according to the flesh, not many mighty or noble are called. Verse 27 says, but God has chosen the foolish things of the world to put to shame the wise, and God has chosen the weak things of the world to put to shame the things that are mighty. Verse 28, and the base things of the world, the things which are despised, God has chosen, and the things which are not, to bring nothing to the things that are, that no flesh, last verse, no flesh shall glory in his presence. If I can bring a brief teaching to you, I want to say, let's find the extraordinary. It's time to find the extraordinary in your ordinary. It is time to find the extraordinary in your ordinary. Yes, you have a perception of being ordinary, but there's some extraordinary potential in you that will be manifested in 2021. It's been a rough time, like I said before, but we have to hold on to our faith because we know that whatever's inside of us, it's got to come out one way or the other. And God is going to manifest his will through our lives, and we are going to prosper for 2021. That's a fact. That is a fact. The amount and height of the trials that we've been going through is the same amount and height of the blessing that's going to come for us getting through the fire. Now I want to read a story to you, and I just want to tune in your ears, your spiritual ears and your spiritual mind right there for a moment. And I want to read this story to you. Listen very carefully, and I hope that it blesses your life. I heard a story about 2 workers who were approached by a reporter. And the reporter asked the first worker, what are you doing? And his response was to complain that he was virtually a slave and an underpaid bricklayer who spent his days wasting his time placing bricks on top of another, one brick on top of another. Now the reporter asked the second worker the same question, and his response, however, was quite different. He said, I'm the luckiest person in the world. I get to be a part of a beautiful, beautiful pieces of architecture. I help turn single pieces of brick into exquisite masterpieces. Now, the thing is, they both were right from their own perspective. But the truth is, we see in life what we want to see. If you search for ugliness, you'll find plenty of it. If you want to find fault in other people, your career, or the world in general, you will certainly be able to do so. But the opposite is also true. If you look for the extraordinary in the ordinary, you can train yourself to see it. If you look for the extraordinary in the ordinary, you can train yourself to see it. See, this bricklayer sees cathedrals within pieces of brick. The question is, can you? One bricklayer sees cathedrals, masterpieces. The other bricklayer sees one brick on top of another, slave driving, working all day. What do you see? And if you can't see, God gonna show you your extraordinary abilities in your ordinary life. Can you see the extraordinary that exists in your own world? The perfection of the universe in action? The extraordinary beauty of nature? The incredible miracle of human life? Then to me, it's all a matter of intention. There's so much to be grateful for, so much to be in awe about, because I realize that life is precious and extraordinary. And put your attention on this fact. And when you put your attention on this fact that life is precious and extraordinary, the little things in life will take on a whole new meaning in your life. You are extraordinary. God is going to show you the extraordinary in your ordinary. God is going to show you, as it said, the foolishness of God. Yeah, we took on identity as being foolish, but guess what? He's about to use our lives to confound the wise. There's been some troubled times, even down to now. And don't find it strange that the devil might throw his last strike, because he's not about to let you walk into your extraordinary situation without a scar. But that's okay too. We can take a scar because it only reminds us who we serve, how we serve, and what we went through to get where we are. I want you to dig deep in yourself today. This is going to be a new year. This is going to be a new situation. And on the ball need to drop is the ball that's been blocking your potential in your mind as you decide that it's time to be different. It's getting ready to come in 21. It is getting ready to come. You need to tell yourself that in 21. New relationships getting ready to come in 21. New jobs, new perspectives, new insights, new directions, new mindsets. It's getting ready to come in 21. A new walk with God, new goals, new accomplishments, new ministries, a new you, greater faith, a new outlook, a new in-look. It's getting ready to come in 21. New joy, new love, new peace. For some of us, new cars, new houses, and definitely a new smile. It's already done in 21. This is going to be the year that your ordinary life take on an extraordinary identity. So I need you to get excited. One, that you living today. Two, that God gonna bring his purpose out of your life and you have decided that you're not gonna fight no more. You're just gonna let God roll out the carpet so you can go ahead and accomplish what you need to accomplish and what you could not do without God. 21, make God a necessity. Just like you wake up and you wash up and you brush your teeth. You need to make God a necessity, and he will make your life a necessity to him. It's time to pay attention. It's time to be grateful for the small things. The quarantine have definitely changed mindsets. But the question is, how did it change you? Do you see the extraordinary abilities in your ordinary life? Even down to now, God is not going to allow certain things to cross over in 21 with you. Because enough is enough. The devil has had his reign long enough. And we are ready to receive the promises of God in our life. Shoulders bent over, crying in tears, it's time to dry them up. I can't breathe, but I'm still breathing. Racial tension and all the other troubles that we have seen in these last few years, particularly this last year. I want you to know that it's already done in 21. So when you walk into this new year, don't walk in with speculation. Don't walk in with uncertainty. Walk in knowing that it's already done in 21. And I am extraordinary with a perception of ordinary. But this is the year where God going to show the nation and his people the extraordinary abilities that's been in you the whole time. Now it's time to give God his praise and give God his time so he can get you and me where we need to be, finally. Weeping may endure for a night, but it's time for the joy to come in our mornings. I want you to think about it. This ain't a time to run wild. You can pop your bottles or whatever. But I'm going to tell you right now, get in a quiet place when the clock strike 12:01. Because God is about to bring extraordinary things out of ordinary situation. Don't miss your blessing. What are you saying Happy New Year to? Like I said before, more the same? Or you saying Happy New Year to a new life, a new mindset that's going to launch you finally after running around in cycles of life, doing the same old stuff over and over again, expecting different results. Not this year. It's already done in 2021. Give him some praise. Take this situation very serious this year. And just look back and remember, he never seen the righteous forsaken or seed baking bread. So no matter what the devil took us through, we still here. Touch not my anointed. So anything that's in your way, God gonna move it. Even down to the last day before the new year. Be expecting this year. Don't speculate. Just be able to have a mindset to articulate the extraordinary blessing that's going to be before you. Try to get in your word. Try to get some quiet time for yourself this year. God has slowed us up so we can think and be mindful that he is real. Take heed, because extraordinary will come out of your ordinary. God bless you. Be safe. And remember, it's already done in 2021.